You know, some people on the spiritual path think that there is a difference between daily life and meditation. They think that uh, to be spiritual and to committed to their devotion to God, devotion to Guru, they will meditate daily or twice a day. And when they meditate, they put their whole heart, their whole effort into thinking about God. At least they try. Even if the mind goes here and there, they're trying to feel and realize God presence, divine presence. But then they get up from their meditation and they begin their day-to-day life with family, children, all sorts of activities, work, and they're very concentrated in these activities, and they forget about their meditation. Meditation is gone from the mind. What is practical is the here and now in the world. What you are doing, whether it is decorating a Christmas tree, being with your children, being with your grandchildren, being with a family, being with friends, doing your work, your activities, regardless of what it is, that becomes all consuming to the mind. And you are lost in the daily activities. But then it comes a little later in the day and you decide to do your meditation again. It is time for your meditation and you switch to meditation. And now you are in meditation mode. And you can't understand why you can't focus in your meditation. Mind is going here and there, but you are diligent and dutiful and you do your meditation. And you make effort to realize God. But when the meditation is done, it is done, and you are again about your business. Every now and then you may remember, oh, I will think everything is Brahma. Then you are about your business again. And your day-to-day life, your family, friends, they become everything. Your activities, your work, your dharma in life becomes your purpose. And all other things really fade from the mind. So so some people live in this dichotomy of meditation and concentration on the divine, or at least on relaxing the mind, and day-to-day life. And they are never the two shall meet. They are compartmentalized. Meditation becomes a compartmentalized activity, isn't it? So this is a approach of many people. And of course, its flaw is, how does one realize the infinite? How does one realize God when meditation is compartmentalized and your passion and interest is for it only in that compartment, and in the rest of the day, your passion and interest is for your daily life, your engagements and involvements. And then, if you are truly righteous and spiritual, then you will feel guilty that you are engaging with people and things and enjoying a good meal out and doing this and that and not thinking about God, not realizing the infinite. You think, oh, I should be doing my meditation 24 hours a day, and I forgot. So you feel guilty. So then you try to do your meditation, but you're really not interested because you want to get done with it so that you can do the things that you have engaged in and you are passionate about. And life goes on in this way. And you think, I'm not making any progress in my meditation. So people become, their meditation becomes compartmentalized and adapted to life, to their identity as a jiva, as an individual. Meditation adapt. It becomes part of the routine and the value system. But does it bring you to God realization? So then you can feel guilty and you can try harder and struggle harder and struggle harder to attain this divine states. And somehow you can't understand how it is still evading you. And so this dilemma is there for many people. What to do with this spiritual difficulty? Where does the path forward lead? Many times, the path forward is not as you have anticipated it. And all your efforts, all your striving, all your guilt doesn't really produce what you want it to produce. Because the infinite Brahma is omnipresent. It's everywhere. And the Satguru's grace is falling like a gentle rain, always there, always falling upon you. But when you are so busy striving to achieve grace and enlightenment and feeling guilty about your lack of efforts in certain areas and your engagements with worldly life, there is no room in your mind to feel this gently falling grace and the presence of the infinite Brahma. The Guru becomes evasive, elusive. What to do under these circumstances? Guilt, shame, and effort can become the dominating experience. Rather, the experience of the infinite is none of those. It is the experience of love, kindness, compassion, and grace. But to open to this shower of grace, the presence of the Satguru and divinity all around, to perceive the infinite Brahma, requires softening this drive, not letting go of your Ishtadeva, but softening the dominant drive of achievement and accomplishment, softening the guilt when you haven't achieved what you desire to achieve, and using the understanding in the mind with kindness, with love, to relax the driven mind, to relax the engaged mind, to feel love, kindness, and compassion for your own self, for your little person, loving yourself, relaxing the tension, relaxing the effort and the striving, relaxing the push and the accomplishment and the achievement that gets directed towards realizing the great, just as it gets directed towards being the CEO of a company or getting ahead in the world somehow, saving money, any way that you want to achieve things, and you strive. And you strive and you effort, you, individual self effort to achieve. But Paramapurush cannot be achieved through this individual efforting. The realization of Paramapurusha comes through divine grace, comes through softening this pressured mind that needs to achieve and accomplish and is afraid and guilty when it doesn't achieve its goal. Relaxing that into love, into love. Love yourself, even your little self. Love your life. See the wonder of life. Feel the grace of the infinite in every moment of your life, in everything that you are engaged in. Engage in it because you are joyous, because you want to engage in it, because you feel love, because you feel the wonder of life. And thus, the mind relaxes its brittle striving. And in that relaxation, a knowledgeable mind and a kind and open heart will naturally move towards the love, expansion, and wholeness of infinite being. It's a natural movement because this is your natural state of being. It is sahaj, it is your natural state of being. So you naturally move in this direction. You don't have to struggle so hard to achieve something that you already have. Rather, you have to let go of all of this achievement, let go of your struggle, and relax into your natural state of being. Doesn't mean be lazy. They are different. But it means allow love to exist in your life. That this duplicity of world and spiritual ideals needs to give way to a love which encompasses all and everything in the wonder of life, in the joy of being, and in that joy of being, relaxing into your natural state where infinite love and kindness move through you, and you relax into peace, and you feel then this resounding presence, which is the Satguru, in every molecule of creation, in all of your life activities, in everything that you think about, that you are engaged in, that you feel in your heart, even the struggles and the hard times. When you come to acceptance of both pleasure and pain, and you begin to see the joy that abides in both, the joy of being, the joy of a love which doesn't die, which exists in everything that you touch, everything that you are. It is pervasive, for it is your own natural state of being. And when you begin to soften into this, out of it arises the true Dharma, your Bhagavad Dharma. And you begin to feel this natural movement towards the unitary whole. Meditation is a natural state of relaxing into being, using techniques to purify the physical and mental bodies is very beneficial. So the pranayams, the visualizations, the different mantras of yogic practices are used to this end. They are not the end. They are the technique to work with the mind and the body to create resonance, so that when you soften, when you open your heart and your mind, there is resonance, because the body and the nervous system and the mind and its tendencies are aligned to incorporate this cosmic natural state of being, where you feel the interwoven connectedness of all life. You feel you are in the joy of life. You feel you are in the presence of divine grace and love. And you let it permeate everything in your life. You don't strive to achieve it. You relax and allow it to permeate you. Just today, for today, just try this. Relax. Be okay with what is. Love your life. Love everyone you meet. Let your heart be open. Let God be with you. Allow that God presence, the presence of Baba, the presence of Ma, the presence of the Satguru, to come and be with you, in all that you see, in all that you are, in all that you do, in all that you're impassioned for. Life can be wonderful. Even the hard parts, even the pain, even the struggles, it's all part of the whole of being. Soften into it. Then the generosity of heart comes, and you naturally do service. You naturally help others. Not because, oh, I'm going to do service today. Let me see who can I help, and I can achieve my goal of service and know that I've done this, I've achieved it. No, that's not service. That's again following the monkey mind into its passion for achievement. Service is natural. It comes naturally when you open to love, when you open your heart, when you see God everywhere, when you look on the bright side, then your heart naturally opens. You naturally do things. You don't even think I'm doing service. It just becomes natural. You feel, I am in the presence of God. What? Oh, these people need something. Oh, let me help. Why? You don't want to do service. It's just natural. It becomes a part of your life, not an effort, but a natural way of being. So, how to move into a spiritual life without, as an individual jiva, making so much effort and having so much shame and guilt and so much striving to achieve? Really, these are not the way. Meditation comes naturally. Your mind is intelligent. You learn techniques, you learn things that you can apply. You love certain things, you are drawn to them. All right. You avoid other things, you are not drawn to them. All right. But if you fear and you must avoid those things and you must grasp, then you have lost your way. Then you are caught in the struggle and striving of life. Divine presence is a shower of grace that is everywhere, that has always been and will always be. Divine love is your natural state of being. Infinite peace is the holding place, the state where you relax, and there is peace in that relaxation. So make this day one of relaxing into being, relaxing into divine love, which is always there, always with you, relaxing into the presence of the Satguru, which is always there, and letting that love rule you. Appreciate life, even in its harshest struggles, and let love flow through. Don't strive to achieve it. Don't feel guilty because it isn't happening. Just open up. Be kind to yourself. You know how to learn how to be kind to others? Be kind to yourself. Then you will learn to be kind to others. Have compassion for yourself. Then you will have compassion for others. It becomes a way of life, kindness. Even in the darkest times, look on the bright side and see the wonder of life. You are not alone. This is a universal experience. The perception of your isolation is a dream. Infinite love is the reality. Are there any questions about this path, the spiritual path, and how to live a spiritual life? The yamas and niyamas come naturally when you are in alignment with your natural state of being. Authenticity is normal. Truth is your essence, your expression. Love and kindness and the intention of no harm pervades you. Why will you greedily grasp when you feel full in your own nature and you feel the infinite Brahma everywhere? So you see, this yamas and niyamas are natural states. They are practiced as a practice to bring you towards this natural state of being. But the mind and the tendencies of the mind tend to play out in the way we do anything. And They play out in worldly achievements, but they play out in your desire for spiritual achievements. Divine love is nothing to be achieved. It is something to let go and surrender into. And that is the true dhyan. All right. Are there any questions about how to do this? Are there any questions? All right. You are all A plus students, huh? All right. Namaste.